Today, I'm Isa Baza. I'm here in Saipan on location with D. Cruz, the governor of Guam's liaison for Typhoon Sodalor. So, G, what can you tell me is the government of Guam doing to help assist Saipan during this time?
Well, first and foremost, we were tracking and monitoring the typhoon as it was approaching the Mariana Islands. The governor was very aware, along with the acting governor, Lieutenant Governor Rachel, was very aware of the situation as the typhoon came on to Saipan. We were aware of the damage assessments as we at Guam Homeland Security were updating him. Our administrator, Charles Esteves, was updating the key leadership at Adelu, which then triggered off. This is actually the first time that Guam has ever responded to one of the neighboring islands from a Homeland Security Emergency Operations Center capability. So coming here and working with these folks, our counter partners in Homeland, it's really opened a lot of doors for networking. But since we know them so well and are familiarized, the family orientation is there. So coming in, they've opened up their arms, they've let us know, and the message from Governor of Guam to the Governor of Saipan is that whatever it is that you need, we're here to assist. They've been speaking with the utilities was the number one priority. So John Beneventi sent out 10 of his crew members. We had 2 engineers, 2 power plants, and 6 linemen here on island. They flew in last night. They are now out on the streets assessing with their CUC utilities personnel here. The numbers that we've gotten were over 180 power poles that were completely damaged and over 100 transformers. That's still being assessed as they move along to each of the villages. We do have a request on equipment-wise as well as heavy equipment that needs to be brought in from the island. That's also being worked along with FEMA. It was the Coast Guard who's working with port to port, but from my understanding now, it's now moving into a FEMA joint effort.
Okay, I understand that there are a lot of community drives going on right now to trying to raise money and raise good for Saipan. So what are some things that people should look to donate?
So driving around the island, if you were back in Guam for Typhoon Pongsonga, it is exactly like how it was. All the power poles are down, blocking some of the major street areas. We have a lot of villages that are without power and water, a lot of damages to their wood and tin structure. We have over 500 families that are in the shelters, and all the shelters have been exhausted. They're opening up new shelters as we speak, as they're working, along with the transportation to and from the shelters. A lot of families, cars were damaged due to cars being obstructed by flying debris and power poles. So once that gets done, we're going to start. They're requesting for immediate emergency supplies, blankets, clothing, bottled water, non-perishable foods. So on Guam, what we're doing with the American Red Cross under the governor of Guam is that we're doing a monetary boot drive this Friday. Island-wide across the island. That will then give some relief to the folks here in Saipan. But they're requesting for, we will then put another location for a emergency supply drop location, and I know that's being worked with the directors of communications office as well as the Joint Information Office for Guam Homeland Security.
Okay, thanks. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to say that you're here and I'm here, and Guam is very we were saved a lot during this typhoon, but this one really hit Saipan bad. So if you have, I really encourage you guys to go out to our boot drive this Friday on Guam and give what you can give. And if you can't give monetary donations, but you do have a lot of stuff around the house that you can donate, please wait for the Joint Information Center or the Director of Communications Office to get those set locations and drop off all the things that they need, because they really need some help here in Saipan.
Thanks, Dee. That's all we have from Saipan right now. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.